Hello everyone, my name is Feed Alligators and welcome to another video. Today we will be taking a look at the best MP5 Warzone class setup. I have no doubt in saying that the MP5 is the most popular gun in the game. Because why wouldn't you use it? It is obviously the best submachine gun, although personally I like the MP7 better, but I could see why the MP5 would be superior. Regardless of where you stand on the MP5 versus MP7 or even Fennec, you can agree that it is one of the best submachine guns in the game. And that is no exception for Warzone. So today we will be making the best MP5 Warzone class setup. So without further ado, let's hop into this. The first attachment we are going to want is the monolithic barrel. Now you may be asking yourself, why don't you just put on a monolithic suppressor for the muzzle attachment? And to that I say it does not have the range that this barrel has. Because although it lists that the monolithic suppressor gives it more range, this barrel does by far give it more range. If you're wondering about that, I would recommend watching Exclusive Ace's video. He goes in depth about all the guns and he has already covered the MP5 and the barrels. But with that out of the way, the next attachment is a stock and it is the FTAC collapsible. This is essentially the no stock attachment for this gun. It gives you better movement speed and ADS speed. And this is very good for rushing around, and surprisingly, it doesn't really affect recoil control that much. The next attachment is very much needed. It is sleight of hand. If you do not know, the MP5, to combat the fact that it is the best submachine gun in the game, has a very slow reload on its own. But you can easily speed that up to a very quick reload with sleight of hand. The next attachment is really up to you. I personally like the 10mm auto 30 round magazine. It gives you better damage and range, which is very good for Warzone. And also the armor that is in Warzone. But if you are not a fan of this because it gives you more recoil and slows down your fire rate, you can always put on the tac laser or a sight. Or even stippled grip tape. But for me, the pros just completely outweigh the cons. And last but not least, we have the Merc foregrip. Now this gun has a lot of up and down recoil. And so without this attachment and the fact that we have 10mm rounds, it has a lot of recoil. So this attachment is very much needed for this type of gun and what we are running. And so with that out of the way, let's get into gameplay. As you can tell, there is not a lot of recoil on this gun. It has very high damage and a very good range. It is also extremely quick, despite the fact we have a lot of attachments that slow down our ADS speed. And also for generally just moving around, it is extremely quick. Now this gun on its own is still extremely quick, but these attachments just help make it quicker. And also the damage and range on this gun are still very good, but we are making them better. So that is going to do it for this video. I do hope you enjoyed. Make sure to like and subscribe and comment anything down below, such as what you thought of this video or future video ideas. And I will see you all next time.